All right, your current salary is $45,000 per year. Now, if you've just received a 3% raise, what is your new yearly salary? Now, there's a few different ways we can go about this. We can figure out what is 3% of the 45,000 and then get that dollar value for your raise. We need to take the 3% raise and convert it to a dollar value raise. Like, hey, your raise was $1,500. And then we could, step 2, take that dollar amount and add it to the 45,000. So option 1, we could figure out dollar amount of the raise and then add it to the 45,000. Or option 2, so I think is a little bit more direct because it's only one step, is, well, let's think about this. How much are you earning next year? Well, you're earning the full 100% of the 45,000 and another 3% on top of that. So you're earning 103% of your old salary. So instead of doing the 3% separately and then adding it to the salary, we could just say next year you're going to be making 103% of what you made this year. Okay, so now the question is, and I'm going to go with option 2 because it's just we're doing everything in one step. So the question is, what is 103% of 45,000? And that's the question. So what is, there's our equal sign. 103%, so we'll convert that percent to a decimal by dividing by 100 or moving the decimal point 2 places to the left. So that's 1.03. Of is multiply. And 45,000 is already a number, so we'll use 45,000. Okay, so we need 1.03 times 45,000, and for that we will bring over the Desmos calculator, and there we go. So 1.03 or 103% of 45,000. So we are earning $46,350. And that does it. That is our final answer. Later on, in the next topic that we're going to be talking about, we're going to be referring to this 100 and something percent as what's called a growth factor. So you're going to see this term used somewhat often. So it's when something is growing by a percentage, so you have the 100% of what you started with plus the additional percentage, so the growth factor is always going to be 1 point something. Okay, and that does it for this one.